Greetings, beloved. It's Dr. Amanda Noel, the Twin Flame Matchmaker, and I'm here if you have been through a horrific heartbreak, a harrowing breakup, a devastating divorce. I'm going to give you the 3 tips to help you get through and understand your circumstances so you can thrive again in love. So stay tuned. Soy un perdedor. I'm a loser, baby. So why did you dump me? Oh my goodness. Whether you dumped somebody or they divorced you or whatever, you are probably going through the process that we all go through when we go through heartbreak, is we feel like fuck-ups. We feel like failures. We feel not good enough. And this energy weighs on our self-esteem. And if we didn't have self-esteem before, we certainly don't have anymore. And if we had a little shred of it or we had a little ego, that ego gets slayed. The good thing about this is whatever false ego we had, if we're like, oh, my hair looks good and my beloved thinks I'm hot, my titties look great and I have all this money and I'm the shit, it's Spirit's way of saying, boom, shabuya, that's not divine love. That's not unconditional spiritual love. That's not the sacred union. That's ego. So this is an opportunity to rise to higher levels of divine love. So I want to invite you to think about this experience as an opportunity not to say that you're a failure, but to clear out the echoes of that voice. And I say echoes because this voice of, I'm a failure, comes from the wounded child. In our childhood, we have mother, father, sister, brothers, we have extended family, we have teachers, and we grow up with a very shaky sense of self. And the world often doesn't validate and confirm that we're divine beings, that we are brilliant, beautiful, affectionate, lovable, all that good stuff. So we're very tender little children, and oftentimes in one area or maybe many areas, our self-esteem gets squashed, and women tend to have low self-esteem. After around age 9, a little girl's self-esteem peaks, and statistically it nosedives according to psychological research. So when you are heartbroken, oh man, this is your self-esteem getting shattered on, splattered on, and it's an opportunity to rise to higher levels of love. So that's why during a heartbreak, this is your time to start a meditation practice or fall in love with the Creator to a new level, to work with a therapist, a coach, a counselor, to not go it alone. Find the right support that you need and strengthen your inner resources, because the voice of the devil on your shoulder is going to say that you're a failure. But the voice of the angel could be sitting right here saying, you know what? This is your time to be the love and be loved. That's the way that you'll find your beloved. Now, the second tip is to know that you are lovable. I know right now you're probably going through this process of like, well, he or she didn't love me. Am I lovable? I really want to be loved. I want to have a relationship, and I put my heart out there and I got unrequited love, or some kind of trauma situation happened, or they left me for someone else. I mean, there's so many reasons that relationships don't work out, but the ultimate underlining reason that we fail in our relationships, and I want to say like fail because there's no failures, right? It's all a journey. We're all here as children to learn. But the reason behind it is because we haven't fully stepped into being the beloved ourselves, feeling worthy of love. So in order to stick love to us, in order for us to manifest it in the first place, but then also to keep it, we simply have to be on the vibration of unbelievable, undeniable, infinite, divine self-love, really unconditional self-love. And what I mean by this is not just, oh, I have high self-esteem. It's the kind of love that if someone leaves you, if someone heartbreaks you, yeah, it hurts your feelings a little bit, it scratches your ego, but you are bulletproof because you are your own beloved. That's the place that you need to be in for true divine love to last, is you become your own beloved. So this is your time to become your own beloved. And Aphrodite is the goddess of love. She's a great symbol and reminder for you to fall in love with yourself. So here's the third tip. The third tip is to know that you will love again. Right now, it's okay that you don't feel that way. It's okay to be in the space of, I'll never love again. But I want to remind you that there is hope, and you absolutely can. And if you want it, you will have true love. Now might not be the time. Now might be the time to become your own beloved and to master that. However, keep the flame of hope alive. Maybe even have a ritual like light a candle or put a little sacred object on your love altar saying, right now I'm marrying myself, right now I'm not interested in anyone else, and I am holding space in the future for the right partner to come in at the right time. That mindset that we have failed, that we're not lovable, it won't happen again, is really easy to get into when we've been heartbroken, right? Our happy hormones are at all-time low and we feel helpless, we feel hopeless. It's okay to feel that way, but I want you to counteract the feeling with a little bit of hope. Even one single little teeny crumb will help you survive. One grain of light in a dark room can ignite the whole room. So what is one thing you can do, a ritual, a symbol, an item that you can purchase to symbolize that this is not the end? You can always start over. I've helped matchmake people in their 80s. I've helped matchmake people in their 20s. It doesn't matter. You can have gone through 1,000 lovers and get it right the 1,001th time. But my message is, if you choose to love, it starts with hope. You are lovable. There is work to do to align that true love within by connecting it to the divine. I'm here in nature. This is a wonderful space. This is a wonderful tool to really get back in that place when I've gone through heartbreaks or intense situations. I always come back to nature. Some of you live in the city, so it might be a little hard, but you can even put YouTube videos on with nature background visuals and beautiful natural sounds, music. What I want to impart today with these 3 tips is that you are going through an initiation to become the beloved. And in this journey, you're waking up to the reality, the truth, which is you are your own beloved. Woo! Good Freudian slip. You are your own belover. You're your own beloved and lover. And now is the time to fall in love with you during this darkness and swell up with the love in your well of your own chakra system, in your own heart and spirit, all the way from that root, all the way to the top. Rise, my sister. It is your time, or brother. It is your time to claim the love that is you. No one can stop you but you. And I don't think you're going to choose that. So please subscribe if you want more of my support, more tips. I come out with videos at least once a week. And it's my sole purpose and duty to support you in awakening your love as the amor, the love. Namaste. Subscribe if I didn't say that already. Love and light. Namaste.